Hey guys, we're here with Vladis Baranovskis'
Naruto deck.
Naruto deck, yeah. Shout out to Naruto. What does this deck do, and why do you think it's good?
Right, okay. So, first of all, this deck's only really good for, like, casual settings for, like, locals and stuff like that.
Hence the casual channel.
Yeah, hence the casual channel. I probably wouldn't take this deck for a YCS. If it would, it would be a lot more different. It would be, like, a lot more stunny and not very fun.
Yeah.
There's like another version of this I can probably show later, where it has like Phantom Knight cards in it, but it's like later down the line. That deck's also not very good, but it's like still fine.
Okay, so we get straight into it?
Yeah, so first of all, we'll start off with like literally the nuttiest ninja monsters.
Yeah.
These are like the core 6, like really, really good ones. Upside Gold Ninja and Hanzo. So Hanzo is like the best one standalone. So when he's normal summoned, or if he's just normal summoned, he has a ninjutsu art card from deck to hand. So that can include the field spell, the continuous spell that's the sets 1, the trap cards. Really good, like really, really solid card. And then we have Upside Gold Ninja, which kind of requires your hand to be a bit more specific. So once per turn, you can discard a trap card to summon a ninja monster from your deck. Sorry, a level 4 lower ninja monster from your deck in face up or face down defense position. Okay. The face down defense position part is for the old ninjas, which are like flip effects or whatever.
Yeah.
And then, it can also summon himself. So, like
you can keep
Billy used to play this in Paleo.
That's deck.
Yeah, it was like really cool, like Paleo, because you discard your Paleo traps, you summon a copy of them, you make Bujin Tetsugomi, like Master Roll 3.
And that's essentially a concept that's still around today.
But
Phantom Knight.
The other cool thing is, which segues into Hanzo's second effect. So if Hanzo is flipped face up, it's flip summoned.
Special summon or flip.
Yeah, sorry, flip or special summoned. You can add a ninja monster from your deck to your hand, except himself.
Yeah.
So you can add the big ninjas with Hanzo. So basically what the play you do is you go Upside Gold Ninja, discard trap, summon Hanzo from your deck and face up defense position, and then Hanzo gets you another copy of Upside Gold Ninja for the following turn. Which is like, okay, you also have like a rank 4, but you can also make them ninja link down, which is like quite decent. So these are like the core like 6 like ninjas. Yeah. And then to follow up with that, we have the new ninja, Yellow Ninja. This guy's basically just Goblinberg for ninja. Obviously Goblinberg's a bit better because it doesn't restrict you from only summoning ninjas from your deck.
He has quite nice stats.
Yeah, he has like really, really decent stats. Yeah. But basically, you also can summon them in face-on defense position, which I think is kind of funny. Yeah. But you basically only play this because of the new ninja link, and if the ninja link didn't exist, this card would be terrible. Yeah. So yeah, whatever. Like Blade Armor Ninja is also cool with this, I guess. But yeah.
And you can only make ninjas from your extract.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, and then 3 of another new ninja, but this card came out in Battles of Legend. So Jogen. So basically, you ignore the Pendulum Monster effect. It's not very good. But basically, use it for its monster effect. You just reveal a ninjutsu art card from your hand, and you summon him. And he's level 7, like 2k beat stick, which is actually like quite decent.
Very cool. The link effect, the pendulum effect can't come
up. Like for the piercing damage, but like he does piercing damage himself, so it's like kind of relevant. You can add auto off his Zold, which is kind of cool, and then like you can pendulum scale it, which is kind of cool. So then for the Dragon Ninjas, I guess. I'm playing 1 Red Dragon Ninja. This card, on summon, you banish a ninja and a ninjutsu art card from your graveyard, and then you target a set card your opponent controls, and then you reveal it, and then you either put it on top or bottom of your opponent's deck, which is actually quite decent because if you can summon this in the end phase or something against like Altergeist or whatever, you can just like shuffle one of their like set cards like on top or bottom of the deck, which is quite decent.
And the important thing is they can't respond.
They can respond to that card in response. And you can also distribute some of this guy and get his effect, which is nice. So he has like no like summoning restriction, unlike the rest of the Dragon Ninjas we're playing.
He's big in duel links as well.
So then we have the rest of the Dragon Ninjas. So White Dragon Ninja is a bit irrelevant now because the field spell basically does what he does, but we're still playing him anyway just as an extra target for super transformation. He basically protects all your ninjutsu arts cards from destruction by card effects. Black Dragon Ninja is like ABC Dragon Buster, which is kind of funny. This card basically you like send ninjutsu art cards, ninja or ninjutsu art cards from your field or hand to the graveyard, and then you banish a monster your opponent control, a monster on the field. So you can banish himself as well, which is the relevant part because if he leaves the field, he summons all monsters as banished by his effect, which is kind of terrible. But
he can 56 damage.
Basically.
Banish himself.
Yeah, exactly. But you can make it so he's not linked to a ninjutsu art anymore, because when the ninjutsu arts leave the field, the guys kind of just fall off of him. But it's like still fine because of the new field spell, so it's kind of good. And then Yellow Dragon Ninja, you can main this, you can side this card, you can even not play this card. Like this card's just like big. You can also summon a double evolution pill, which is kind of cool, because it's the dinosaur and double evolution pill ignores all summoning conditions. But he basically just blows up 2 spells or traps, so he's like Twin Twisters basically. It's like okay. It's quite decent. He's just like a big 3k guy. And then we got like hand traps because Gamma just have to play hand traps. Playing 3 Ash, 3 Gammas and the driver. We're playing Gamma because there's like lots of opportunities to like Ash and like Droll in this deck. So and Ogre as well. So like Gamma's just like insane in this deck. So it's like nice. And then for spells, playing Rhoda because Warriors, who knew? 3 Notebook. You basically, this card's really good. Okay. So once per turn, you send a ninja monster from your hand to the graveyard, and then you can set a ninjutsu art spell or trap from your deck, except itself. So this card's really good because of the draw card for whatever reason. This card's really good. So if you control a ninjutsu art card, you destroy all of them, and then you just draw 2 cards. It's quite decent. So basic thing is you just go this, discard a guy, set this from deck, you activate it, and then you draw 2 cards. It's like a nice like mulligan type card, like cycle card. And then only playing 2 of the field spell because this card's just searchable by like many ways because of high Sizo now too. Basically, when a ninja monster is summoned, so either player's turn as well, you can target a ninja or a ninjutsu art card from your graveyard, add it to your hand, and then you can't use the card with the same name for the rest of that turn, which is like kind of like bad. But if you're doing it on your opponent's turn, it's quite decent because you're obviously using them then on your turn. And then this also can protect your ninjas and ninjutsu art cards by just banishing a ninja or ninjutsu art card from your graveyard. Well, that's like okay. This card's quite decent, but it's like not terrible. 3 Call by the Grave because once again, Ash Ogre those cards suck. And then for trap cards, not very many of them unfortunately, but we're playing one of the new Mirage transformation. You attribute a ninja monster, you target a monster in your opponent's graveyard, you special them to your side of the field. It's treated as a ninja, which is the best part about this card because it triggers the field spell. And also, like, if you were playing a Sky Striker version of this deck for whatever reason, you can add, like, you can summon your opponent's Kagari from their graveyard and then like add a guy back, which is kind of cool. And then we're playing 2 of the OG transformation. Because this summons... so
this one summons a guy who's 3 levels higher.
So it only summons these 2. This card's like obviously the best one, but against like Ulti guys or something like that, you want to summon this one. And then we're playing 2 Super Transformation, which is like kind of like a better one. It used to be better back in the day, but it's not as good now. You can you send them... You basically tribute a ninja you control and a monster your opponent controls, and then you summon one of your big dragon ninjas from your deck. So it summons yellow dragon or white dragon. This card's like not as good anymore. There's also not that very many like good targets for it. But it's like still fine. There's like another version of this deck where you also play red ice cards. The red ice cards suck, so it's whatever. But yeah, that's like the 5 ninjutsu art traps we're playing. You can also just cycle through these a lot, which is like fine as well.
Discard fodder for...
Yeah, exactly, for an upside golden ninja. And then we are playing the extra deck 2 copies of Sizo. You can play 3 of this, you can play 1 of this.
So what does this guy do for people?
So during your main phase, so not even on summon, you can set a ninjutsu art spell or trap from your deck, which is quite decent, and you can use it that turn, which is also quite decent. Obviously if it's a trap card you can't, but it's fine. And you can only use that effect once per turn, and then if Sizo's pointing to a monster, he can't be targeted for effects or by attacks. Well, that's also quite decent. It's like relevant for if you're playing Shadow Sealing, which is a card you can also play in this deck. Unfortunately, I just don't have them, so they're not in this like version. But this card's like okay, like it's fine. It doesn't fix a lot of the problems, but it's like a nice like touch that they make this.
The sealing's an old common for people.
Yeah, from Return to Duelist. Unfortunately, they didn't get reprinted, even though they reprinted the terrible ones. But whatever. Playing is old. This card's like okay. You just add a ninja for next turn, basically. If you want, you can play like 60 cards and like a bunch of equipped spells, but like you do you, buddy. And we're playing 1 Wee Witch's Apprentice. So obviously you usually want to make Sizo, but Wee Witch's Apprentice is cool because you can like link off your darks, make this, and then make your darks even bigger just for like OTK pushes. And then like you can also like if this like dies for whatever reason, you get to add back like Hanzo from your grave hand, which is also quite like appreciated. And then we're playing like the standard like Nightmare stuff because Nightmares are obviously broken. The Goblins especially broken this deck, so you get to normal summon like Hanzo multiple times. Like oh, it's nuts. And then Girsu, for whatever reason. Topological Bomber Dragon's sick in this deck, if you can ever make it. So basically, you summon the big dragon ninjas on your opponent's turn, and then obviously the Topological Bomber Dragon would nuke your field. And you're like, oh no, that's terrible. Well, bam, no it isn't. The field protects your guys. So like, Bomber Dragon's cool in this deck. But you literally virtually cannot make this card. Boral Sword if you ever want to kill your opponent. Like, once again, the problem is, Yellow Ninja's terrible and like locks you and they're like extra deck, but whatever.
Sure.
And then for like XYZs, there should be a Blade Armor Ninja here somewhere, but that card's terrible. We're playing the Goose Guard Tornado Dragon and the Utopia package.
Okay.
This card's nuts. Like it'll never not be nuts. It's just like that exceeds it just so power correct. But yeah, like you can play like virtually whatever in this extra deck. There's like so much space. There's so many cards you can just cut. For them to make this deck good, they would have to print literally any good Dragon Ninja. Like Yellow Dragon Ninja is just like a kick in the face. This card's just like terrible. Like Black Dragon Ninja is like still better. Summoning Dark Samorg is still better probably, and that was a combo from like 2012. That's how sad it is.
Good old Samorg anti spell.
Yeah, like there's like multiple versions of this deck you can do. This isn't like this
final version.
It's not like a definitive version of the deck. There's so many different ways you can do it. You can play with like the Phantom Knight version, where you're like more heavy on trap cards and you just focus on Upside Golden Ninja for like plays like that. Other cool thing is you can transmodify the Phantom Knights into Ninja Grandmaster Hanzo, which is cool, and you can also activate Down V on Hanzo to summon the Phantom Knights from your deck. That's a cool like little like thing you can do if you want to toy around with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's like multiple ways to play this deck. If you want to take this to like a YCS, stick in 3 anti-spells in this deck.
And
a load of trap cards probably,
Samorg.
and Dark Samorg, because that card's fun, because they printed Yellow Ninja and that's a wind, so like you can physically summon like Dark Samorg now, which is cool, so you can actually play 3 copies of that card, because you can just go like Yellow Ninja Hanzo, and that's a wind and then dark in your grave, so oh wow, summon Dark Samorg, and you've lost, because you have anti-spell in the field as well. Good game.
So is that everything you want to say about the deck, yeah?
Follow crunchyroll.com to watch Naruto Shippuden.
Jeez, thanks for that.